Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz. Niggas say that.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR, and I'm back again with another PUBG video. And in this video, I don't know, it's basically going to be kind of a rant video. So if you don't want to hear my current opinion on PUBG's status then for console, then I completely understand. I got some gameplay from, my previous streams running in the background. But in this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I feel about PUBG currently and why I'm probably going to be taking a break. So right now, PC is currently way ahead as far as updates go. I want to say PC is 2 updates ahead of console right now as far as like content goes. This new update that we're supposed to be getting, or we should have already got like a week ago, like changes a lot of stuff in PUBG. Like this video wasn't made to discuss that update, but there's like a new gun, changes to the way health regenerates whenever you take a first aid. Tac salt changes, Erangel loot rebalance, all that stuff. And to me, it's just been kind of frustrating because we have yet to get that update. And it's just, like, I don't know, man, the current status of PUBG to me, it just feels like console is so far behind PC right now. Like, PUBG has been out for, what, 2 years right now, and we still have issues with rendering. Like, I don't know, like, if you don't have an SSD drive, your rendering is basically awful. And at this point in the game, you would think they would have that type of stuff sorted out, but they do not. Like, you shouldn't have to have an SSD drive to play PUBG. Currently, I feel like the only people left on PUBG are just like the diehard fans like myself. But here lately, I feel like I just need to take a break from it, just because, in all honesty, I haven't really had fun playing it. It's kind of gotten stale as far as, not having the new content brought over from PC. Last I heard, as far as the update goes, we're supposed to get something this month. They extended the, the event pass or the wild card or whatever you want to call it on Xbox. So a lot of people are frustrated with that. They're frustrated because they grinded it, and now since they grinded it, it's been extended. It was supposed to end, I believe it's supposed to end today, but I haven't heard any news. As far as the content coming to PUBG, the last thing that I heard from a community manager, they were basically saying that we might not even get the Erangel reloot balance in May's update. So to me, that's just extremely crazy because we are still so far behind PC. And at this point, to me, PUBG just kind of feels like, it's just there. Like PUBG on PC is basically running better than ever. Like, it's kind of been revived. A lot of big streamers are starting to play PUBG on PC a lot, and basically the game is thriving again on PC. But when you look at console compared to PC right now, I mean, there's a huge difference in the way the game performs. I don't really know what else I can say. Like, if you know a lot about gaming development, then maybe you can give me some insight on why PUBG runs so poorly on console, because it's bad. I could load in, I could put in, play Battlefield and run at higher frames and also have better graphics, and the game will load more than what PUBG has to load and still runs way better. So I'm just really confused on why this is still an issue. I do also know that desync is still like a really bad issue in PUBG. Now, don't really get that. Like, if you die behind a wall, that is desync. And desync really happens on any shooter game. I mean, it's just a natural thing that happens whenever you play online gaming. The reason why desync is so noticeable on PUBG to me is because you die so fast. So you can get like one shot headshot with a car, and if you get that little bit of desync and you die. But you can, Wacky Jackie, which is one of my favorite PUBG content creators, he made a really awesome video and described desync. So that kind of helped me understand, if I die behind a wall with one, on my screen it shows me I'm behind a wall but I still die. you know, I kind of understand why that happens because desync is just a normal thing in games. But on console, desync gets so bad sometimes that I've been shot with a dude facing completely away from me. That doesn't happen a whole lot, but it's still there. Like the desync on this game is so bad, and that's another reason, you know, I've been frustrating with it. And also, I really want to get into first-person perspective, and I feel like this is another thing that's drove a lot of players away. First person is basically dead on Xbox, and I know it's worse on PS4. Like, you can get an FPP game sometimes on Xbox, but usually the wait times are extremely long. Not only that, we still don't have map selection on Xbox either, or on console in general. And that, to me, that's extremely frustrating because, you know, I don't want to be forced to play a map that does not work properly. So for example, Miramar does not load in if you don't have an SSD drive. We all know Vikendi does not either. And one of the most frustrating things with this game right now, especially on Vikendi, and I will say this hasn't happened to me in a while, mainly because I've been playing Sandhawk a lot, but I've still gotten some wins on Vikendi, and I played Miramar. There's this glitch, I don't know if you guys have encountered it, where people will actually hide in rocks. Like they'll face through the rocks, and then they'll shoot you through the rocks while they're in like a mountain. It's so stupid, dude. Like, if you do this type of stuff, you just don't deserve to play video games at all. Like I said, they'll hide in rocks, and then they will basically shoot you through the rocks. You can't see them, but they can still see you, and their shots still registered. So to me, I don't want to have any part of playing Vikendi. It's really bad on Vikendi. I've seen it happen on Miramar as well, but just not as bad. But I don't want to have any part of that, and that's really frustrating that issue has not been resolved either. Like, I know right now they are working on trying to set a fix to where the maps will load in better, but at this point I just don't think it's ever actually going to happen. Like, unless you have an SSD drive, I don't want to promote an SSD drive, but you know, if you don't have one right now, you know, I can't imagine trying to play this game without one, because it would be just super frustrating. And even when you load in on Miramar, like the arena, people can still shoot you through walls. Like, you can't see them, but they can see you, and you can still get shot at. So I try to think, you know, I only paid $30 for this game, and we've got all this free content, but at the same time, if I would have paid $60 for this game, it would still run extremely bad. So I feel like PUBG console is just a cash grab. That's what a lot of people say, and I kind of see it that way. I'm not really blaming the developers, because I'm sure the developers work extremely long hours. Like, if it's anything like the 2K community's developers, then it's extremely long hours. So I'm sure they work hard, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, what is PUBG console coming to? Like, I really feel like, you know, the game is dying. I've heard that they are, you know, supposed to be bringing like a remastered version to next gen consoles. You know, the PS5 has been released, and then the new Xbox generation should be releasing shortly as well, as far as the news on that. Those consoles will probably be released sometime, I want to say in December or 2020 January. I would say around Christmas time 2019 is when we might get these consoles. I have no idea. But can you imagine PUBG releasing a remastered version on these consoles when the game still doesn't work on current gen consoles? Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Like, I told myself that if we didn't get an update, because it's been over a month since we've gotten content for this game, I told myself if we didn't get it, you know, today, then I wasn't going to play PUBG until we get the new update. I love PUBG and all. I'm not trying to down it. Like, I played the game since day one. Like, I based my whole YouTube channel around it. So I'm not trying to bash it. I'm just, you know, I'm giving my opinion on how I feel about it. And right now, it's just at a really, really bad state. And there's so many other games that you can play that run properly. So that might be, you know, that's probably what I'm going to do. I also, you know, I make 2K videos. Probably want to try to start playing 2K a little bit more and just take a break from PUBG for a little while and see if, you know, and hopefully PUBG can get everything sorted out. I mean, just like I said, right now it's just, I'm not having fun playing it, and it's just like, I don't really want to play it because I feel like we're just playing a broken version and we're so far behind PC. Like, this new update that we're supposed to be getting, I feel like changes the game for the better. And I really want to start playing first person again. I'm not a fan of third person, even though it's basically what I played the whole entire time PUBG has been out. I just play what you want to do. You know, I think you should play third person. That's what you're into. But for me, I just feel like the game is so much better in first person. It's just too much wall peeking. The fights are so bad in third person because it's nothing but a wall peek fest. So that's my opinion on that. But my biggest issue with PUBG right now is desync, loading times, and you know, of course, we still don't get 60 frames per second. The frame rate on PUBG console is not good either. And then we're still like 2 patches behind PC, so all that, it's just, you know, it's frustrating. So I just want to make a video, you know, get my opinion out. Hopefully you guys share your opinions down below. If you love PUBG the way it is, then, you know, that's cool, dude. Like, I completely understand. Everybody has their own opinion. This is mine for now, and I understand I don't have to play PUBG, but at the same time, I really do enjoy PUBG. Like, I played it the whole entire year. I'll, you know, sit around, played it through the bugs and all that, just because I really do enjoy the game. But at the same time, right now it's just been frustrating. So I'm probably not gonna be streaming it for a while. I'm still gonna make content on it. You know, I don't have to actually play the game. I can still make, you know, cool videos on it. I have all kinds of ideas. So PUBG content is still on the way, but that's just how I feel as far as streaming and actually playing it goes as of right now. Hopefully, I really do hope that they get it sorted out, and hope we get the new update soon, and I hope that they fix the rendering time, and I hope that somehow they bring first person perspective back. I believe that would bring back a lot of players, but that's what I have on the day. More content is always on the way. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm out. Peace. Ooh, nice, dude. How many kills you have? Oh, okay, nice. I think I had 6.